doesn't really matter what you've done the whole time. There's a lot of eyes, you know, at March Madness and watching the tournament, so just try to play your best and try to make a name for yourself. What's up, Just Women's Sports? I'm Arike Ogunbowale, and I'm gonna take a look at some snapshots of my college basketball career. So the first picture is when I announced to my school that I committed to Notre Dame. I think I took something off and had the t-shirt under, and then I pulled the hat out the podium and gave a little speech that I was nervous for. I was like 17, but yeah, it was a good time. I see my little Catholic girl skirt there. And I did it on the October 24th, and it had to be 24 because that's my number, obviously. So yeah, it was a good day. Oh, Muffet. She's probably telling me something and trying to bring me in close so I could really listen, because I'll be ready to go back onto the court. Two of the best coaches I had. Our whole coaching staff, like, I learned so much from them in 4 years. Well, the semifinals. I like Nafisa though, so we like each other now. I think at the time, even our rookie year, we were both in the running for Rookie of the Year, so I guess we had a little bit of fake beef. But no, we're cool now. This was a great time. Obviously, that was the first buzzer beater, and that was my first time beating UConn in the 3 years. So to, you know, win on that was big. That's crazy memories. The cheerleaders definitely were in shock. We were up 5 with 21 seconds left, and then we had a turnover. They hit a layup, and then we helped off the wing, and they hit a 3 and tied it up. And in 21 seconds, like, we're cheering up 5 with 20 seconds left, and then they just came back, and I was just like, wow. Clearly, I was excited, but we really still had 3 seconds left, so they almost, like, tied it up. Like, we're sitting up there cheering. They threw the ball, like, cross court. Luckily, Jessica Shepard, she ran back, and she was the only one that contested Katie Lou's shot, but she very much so could have made that shot. It was crazy because that same game, like, this was overtime and regular time, I had 2 free throws, and I made all my free throws the whole day. I missed them both. So then, like, we ended up going to overtime, and I was sick about it. So I guess it set me up for something better than winning on 2 free throws. That's boring. Uh-oh, let's see. Oh yeah, right. This was amazing. I remember my teammate came and showed me, I think it might have been the next day, I don't know.
I know you see the name up there. We are. Yo, that's ice in your vein.
Oh my God. Oh, I can die a happy woman. And then obviously, like, he was my favorite player that played. So, like, for him to have been, I think, in the building and to tweet me and all of that, like, that was definitely a highlight in my, you know, little career. The corner shot. That shot was insane, honestly. And I remember the play call for this, it really was supposed to be for Jess. I was the next option to come off the screen, and then, yeah, I hit the 3. I definitely thought I, like, stepped out of bounds or the time went out. Like, I was just like, there's just actually no way. Like, there's no way that actually counted, went in, like, just after the semifinals. Like, it took me a while to even believe it, even after it was done, because I'm like, that's sick. Like, the first shot was more in rhythm, like, that's a regular shot. This one, like, although I do work on crazy shots too, but, like, for it to happen again, I was just like, there's no way. We were kind of cutting it, like, we were down pretty much the whole game. We were nervous, we were down, we were getting beat, locked up. Like, it was a tough championship game. Being able to hold the trophy, like, especially that year, we had 3, or I think it was 4 ACL tears. Like, so we were literally going, like, 6 deep the whole game. It was a grind, like, just having all those ACL tears and not the whole team, but still ended up on top. Like, that year was, like, insane. This was definitely amazing. Just being on the podium, like, you know, when you go to college, that's what you dream of, getting a national championship. To be able to actually reach that point in our first Final Four for my class was definitely special. Like, you know, all your hard work actually paid off. I remember this was Ellen. This was after the national championship, probably like 3-4 days after the championship. I went to Ellen, and then she surprised me with Kobe to come out, which I had a feeling, just because Ellen's always doing some sneaky stuff. So I'm like, it has to be something cool. That was definitely a special moment to be able to actually, like, meet him. Like I said, somebody you watch their game, you know, watch them play, love their game, and just be able to actually have a conversation. And he was such a down-to-earth person. Like, you would never know he was, you know, a Hall of Famer, celebrity, anything. Like, he was relatable and he made you feel comfortable. So he was definitely an amazing person when I met him. I was so sad in this picture. That's my big brother. That's after I missed the free throws in my senior year national championship, which is crazy. You hit game winners the year before and then you missed 2 free throws in the championship at the end to go into overtime. Like, very sick. Script writers, whoever wrote that, that's sick. I think just being able to like experience that at a young age, like I think I could go through anything after feeling like the height of winning a championship to the next year, literally losing and being heartbroken. Oh. This was actually my first time going back to Notre Dame since I graduated, and it was a big game, UConn, and they won, so it was great vibes. But being able to be back there, like, it brought back so many memories, and it's like, it's just home now. Like, being able to be there for 4 years, like, you don't really realize how much of a family it is. Obviously, you know, but you're living in it, but this is like my second family, second home. So it's definitely a blessing that you're able to be welcomed back to your school like that and embraced, and, you know, they love me and I love them. So, you know, I love Notre Dame.